Yeah.
Good, MP.
Yet. Players can't resist trying to help, and when they do, we'll make them pay.
What's that?
All right. Maybe we send some Steve Nash MVP season reels. Few people ever did better.
Quite possible. Let's talk about it tomorrow.
I'd like to see us shoot better than 85% nightly from the free throw line.
Try something new.
Not a single team managed that in the last 2 seasons.
I'm convinced that they haven't invested the time in practice. We will. Beginning and more importantly, at the end of practice when they're game tired.
They might not like Australia.
Good. Let's see how serious the issue is. That's what we need.
Understood.
My daughter was asking me to make smoothies last night.
Oh, adorable.
No, they look super cool.
They just need some nutrition in there.
No, last time I snuck in some kale, she saw little green bits, and now every day she asks me to promise I won't put any kale.
I love even more adorable.
No, mostly strawberries and bananas.
And that's a
Oh,
classic.
And I'll
After
bring
work
more
tonight,
kids.
want to catch some stand-up comedy? No, no need.
Love the idea. How much?
I got you, yeah. I used cardboard and paper for compost.
That's a joke in itself. Tough, but fair.
Whatever.
Next meeting, okay?
Well,
You big enough to check?
by team
You calling him cheap?
Ooh,
Only
that
for
would
work.
be, but I'd like to go for fun. Spending twice as much as you do. The last check you picked up was your paycheck.
Maybe you don't need to stand up. We got a comic right here, right now.
In 2021, there were 109 international players on NBA rosters.
Pretty close to 20%.
Canada, Australia, France, and Germany make up the top four.
Well, how many countries in total?
Like 39 last year, and it's likely to expand.
Everyone.
I'd like to see each of us try to schedule 2 international visits next month. Talk to your teams and let me know how we should set up time.
Sounds good. I'll have my itinerary set by Monday. Definitely exciting times, right? Developing our player evaluations on a whole new level now.
Sure is. If we do our jobs right, it stays.
I've never been.
After MP.
Needs to be addressed, then please text the word "heat" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address the concerns immediately. And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway. Come today and get a free bobblehead. A reminder, fans, we'll hope you'll come and join us for our Trading Card Day. The first 3,000 fans to the arena
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. Here with Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Tonight, we've got a special treat. Our NBA insider, Shams Charania, sitting in with us as well. Shams, glad you could be here tonight.
Of course, BA, I'm glad to be a part of this crew. This is a pretty big-time group I'm a part of right now, BA.
Yeah, well, good luck getting the word in. Now we get a chance to check some stats for MP.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
So here's Dallas' starting group. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with MP, and it's flagged in at the 3, small forward. And for Miami, Norman Powell out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero, then there's Khalil Ware, and it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now here's MP. Pass to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. The 3 from Washington. Rebound by the Heat. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule. Whoa! Oh, sweet move. Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Irving for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Pass to Powell. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Powell. Hero on the wing. Takes a 3. Wiggins, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
MP, the pass to Washington. Washington, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Hurt. And MP throws it down.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Wiggins with a screen on Irving. Hero finds Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Mavericks trail by 3. MP inside. He's guarded by Hero. Washington passes to MP. Washington, a screen on Hero. Here's Hurt. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Norman Powell.
Meeting the defense's challenge. That's really all you can ask of a young player like MP.
And both free throws good for MP.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Powell. The 3-ball. The offensive rebound. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Hey, those second chance points are found money. Tremendous effort there.
MP against Mitchell. Gafford with the ball. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's MP with the drive.
A good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Just over 3.5 minutes. Gone here in the first. And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part why Adam Silver says the league has been supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
Pass to Gafford. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Heat with the lead. Here's Hero. And again, it's Miami converting.
Well, this is why the defense has to be up on Hero. His jump shot is a real weapon.
Miami foul. Davion Mitchell. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's MP, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Gafford with a screen on Mitchell. MP drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Kicks it to Hero from downtown. Washington against Wiggins. Just 4 to shoot. Basket counts.
Never afraid of a little physical play, Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said we'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet could be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, and threes are so hard to compete against, we want to back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Yeah, showing some toughness right there. I like whenever Wiggins out-muscles the defense and capitalizes.
And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control, they never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And the shot's good by Wiggins. And a busy summer for trade shops. What went into that frenzy of activity?
Yeah, only the Nets had significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open. The teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bane trade in Orlando.
You feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
Yeah, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
Charles, you got to get all your cell phones charged up, baby.
They're ready.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
MP, the pass to Washington. And the layup is good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Pass to Ware. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Irving. Hero, the pass to Mitchell. And there's the lob.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A big group substitution here from Miami. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Jaquez comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Beasley's checked in for Powell. And it's Smith in for Mitchell. Here's Hurt. Outside Russell. Nice ball movement by Dallas. MP outside. Jaquez grabs the board. Miami leading by 10. Pass to Smith. Here's Jovic, covered by Lively. Shoots. Hero, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's Hurt on the take. Here's Lively. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Miami has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. There's a screen. For three, Smith. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
Yeah, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk here? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. MP looking around. Jaquez grabs the board. Heat leading by 7. Smith outside. Hero outside. Pass to Beasley. Takes the 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Now here's MP. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Here's Smith. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Heat lead by 9.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Russell, the pass to MP. to Lively. Oh, got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Jovic, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Mavericks trail by 11. A minute 4 left to play in the first. And MP throws it down.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Checked in for Miami. Williams is checked in for Dallas. All right, let's check out the best NBA teams from the field this season. The Mavericks, number 1.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
.56 seconds left in the first quarter here. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Mavericks trail by 10. And here's Russell. 41 seconds left in the first quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. Marshall right side. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Questionable shot selection there, especially considering how tight the coverage was.
Powell outside. Shoots over Thompson. Again, the Heat misses.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
Now Russell. High arcing shot. No good that time. And so it's Miami ending the quarter up 10. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Washington and Lively down low. Williams is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's flagged in at the small forward position. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup. And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA. The thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk reward that you play with as a general manager.
Pulls it from the top of the key. Powell's shot is off. And Williams has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 10-point game. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip, and he trims the lead to single digits.
Flag came into the league with an advanced offensive skill set, and you can see it in how he runs the pick and roll.
Here's Jovic, covered by Lively. Beasley for three, drains the triple. And the Heat lead by 11.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Intercepted. Marquez drives in. Jovic. No good from outside. Mavericks shooting 41% in this game. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Jovic. Here's Beasley. Puts up a three. Lets it fly. And that one's good. Jovic. Jovic has got his second basket.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Kyrie Irving, so admired by his head coach, and Jason Kidd said Kai is a special dude. He wants to be coached, to understand the game at the highest level, and to be pushed to the highest level. What's more, I don't think he's afraid of failing. EA, back to you.
Great mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. 4-3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Listen, these coaches want Jovic to be shot ready. They need him to trust his jumper.
Washington, a screen on Smith. Here's Irving. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States, Shams. The game is going global. What's next?
So, B.A., Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, over 40% of the youth in the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
You think we'll see teams, divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
The Heat making a switch here. Hero's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. And MP subbed in for Williams. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Powell outside. Inside. Stolen by Gafford. Down low. The slam by MP.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Here's Powell. Hero outside. Over Irving. Hero, no good. Mavericks trail by 10. Now here's MP. 12 points for him. There goes MP. And MP throws it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star Game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now. So the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that.
And Washington powers it through.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Miami leading by 6. Beasley, pass to Hero. Here's Jovic. He's guarded by Gafford. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
MP, the pass to Washington. Offline with a 3. The Heat have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Pass to Jovic. Beasley against Washington. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Jovic. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, he's more than just a shooter. Hero can run offense. A solid ball handling option.
Gafford with a screen on Beasley. Here's Hurt. Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've led by as many as 14. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Hero for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Back to MP. Washington, a screen on Jaquez. Inside. It's stolen by Jaquez. Powell outside. Pass to Hero. And with the new CBA Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA. It's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
Heat leading by 4. Pass to Jovic. There's a screen. Powell passes to Hero. 5 on the clock. To stop the drought. And he lays it up and in. Hero's gotten his second bucket.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
Washington a screen. Here's Hurt. Drives to the hoop. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Hero against Irving. Hero, the pass to Beasley. Fires from 14. He gets it in there. Beasley's got 6.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
MP against Beasley. MP, the pass to Washington. And here's MP. Driving inside. Al pulls it in. Heat leading by 6. To the paint. And that one's good. Jovic. He's got 13.
Well, Jovic has some skill. Doesn't always get a lot of shot attempts, but he's made the most of them tonight.
Washington, a screen on Beasley. Beasley against MP. Takes. Oh, MP with the slam.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Beasley, pass to Jaquez. They set the pick. Powell for three. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Washington, and Washington powers it through.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Hero looking around. Floats one up. Chalk up two there. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Soft touch on the teardrop. Hero is such an unpredictable player on offense.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So for Miami, Bears checked in for Jovic. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Norm Powell. And Mitchell subbed in for Beasley. MP against Hero. To the inside. Here's Marshall. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it. That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Miami leading by 4. Pass to Ware. Ware the screen. Outside for Mitchell. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Hero with the bucket.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Russell finds MP. There's the screen by Marshall. Here's MP. MP blast off.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And MP throws it down.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Yeah, look, never tempt the guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Miami out in front, up 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at the players of the week. In the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this. They're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column. Check that out. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop it.
And Stan, the importance of team chemistry. Why is it so hard to win without it?
Well, look, Brian, it's not just talent. The talent has to fit together. Guys have to complement each other. Sometimes you see teams where you've got 2 really talented guys or 3 really talented guys, but their games are the same. That won't work. You need complementary talent. And when you have it, things come together quickly.
We've got Khalil Ware. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's Hero in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Gafford with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Flag for the lead. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. And so Hero will bring it. Up for the Heat. They trail by 1. Wiggins outside. Powell outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
the previous play is under review.
Disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Mitchell against MP. Washington, a screen on Mitchell. And he lobs it up, and Washington powers it through.
Great instincts from MP. He's shown great potential as a passer in his young career.
Hero outside. Wiggins outside. Pass to Hero. 3-pointer. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Washington, a screen on Mitchell. The drive by MP. Tipped. Powell outside. Down low. Oh, look at Wiggins rising inside.
Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down and get some better looks.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Wednesday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Hero against Irving. Powell for 3. And he recovers it. Irving against Hero for the lead. Washington grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Irving. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Irving's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Heat trail by 3. Hero with it. 10 points for him. knocks down the step-back J.
And Hero understands his role in this offense, and he knows when he should look to score.
Gafford the screen. Muscling it home, MP.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Has to Ware. Kicks it to Hero. Now here's Powell. To the paint. Here's Ware. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Washington, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Hurt. There's the drive. No hesitation. MP.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Hero. Now here's Wiggins. He's guarded by Washington. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
Making the smart play there. Wiggins passes it off to a guy with a better shot off the pick and roll.
Gafford with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Hurt, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Ware, covered by Lively. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hero. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Hurt. 32 points in the game for him. Pass to Williams. MP, a screen on Hero. Back to MP. Now Lively. MP, the pass to Lively. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Williams against Hero. Pass to Powell. Up top, Wiggins. Powell passes to Hero. Over Williams. And there's Hero on the assist from Powell. Powell's got 6 assists now in the game. And here's MP. To the inside, Lively, and a slam dunk by Lively.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a three-point game to the middle. It's stolen by Lively. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Miami making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. Free throw good, MP.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, we've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about. This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Brian?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this. Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists. But last year, I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Heat trail by 7. Now Hero. He's got 17. Wiggins finds Powell. Misses the 3.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
MP with it. Picked up by Powell. Now here's MP. 37 points for him. Shot clock at 5. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
So for Miami, Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Beasley comes in for Wiggins. And it's Smith in for Norman Powell. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Heat, a better start would be ideal. But right now, they're 10th in their respective conference.
I think for the Heat, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
And he makes a first.
Very versatile player. Hero spaces the floor. He can drive. He can pass. And he's a sneaky good rebounder as well.
And so Hero nails both of them. The Mavericks lead by 5. Williams with it. Still without a bucket. Lively with a screen on Smith to the paint. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Pass to Jovic. Smith against Williams. Outside Jaquez. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Releases. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Thompson outside. There's the triple. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Smith passes to Jovic. Hero outside. Shot from the top of the key. And that one good. Hero's got 11 in the second half.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Johnson, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And Dallas with a change here, too. Russell is checked in. Here's Lively. 6 points for him. Outside Christie. 6 to shoot. There's the screen by Marshall. Here's Russell. That shot, no good. Heat trail by 8. Pass to Smith. Jaquez against Christie. Beasley with a screen on Christie. And that one's good. Jaquez for 3.
Well, Jaquez doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but he can hit those when he's feeling it.
Screen by Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pass to Johnson. Beasley outside. Smith outside. Here's Jovic. He shoots. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here is Williams. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And now it's a 10-point Dallas lead.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Outside Russell. For 3. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's MP making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Najee Marshall is out there with Max Christie. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Irving in at the 2. And they pick up 2.
Great setup by Irving. Just a tremendous playmaker.
Outside Jaquez. Back to Smith. Up and over Russell. Smith no good. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Marshall. Misses the baby hook. Heat trail by 10. Smith left side. Pass to Jaquez. It's Powell on the wing. Defended by Christie. Powell passes to Jovic. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. A different look for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Marshall. Flag comes in for Christie. And MP subbed in for Russell.
First team foul.
What's up?
Now at the line, Jovic. If a player is fouled on a made basket as he goes to the free throw line, my call would sound like this. Now,
well, you know, Nikola Jovic is a stretch 4 who's shown to be a talented ball handler and a facilitator for his size. And what I love, guys, he continues to work on his game.
Washington, a screen on Beasley. MP, the pass to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Pass to Jovic. Beasley outside. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's MP. Inside. Washington. Doubled by Beasley. And here's Flag outside. Tries yet again. And the layup by Washington. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Jovic. MP against Beasley. Now here's Powell. Beasley outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Flag with a rebound. Dallas leading by 8. MP outside. Washington outside. Let's go with a 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Washington's got 9 points now in the second half. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Hero, he's checked in for Miami. And Dallas with a change here too. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. The Mavericks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Here's MP. MP capitalizing in close.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Hero against Irving. Shot to stop the run, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Dallas leading by 13. Pass to MP. Washington, a screen on Beasley. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now Beasley from the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington's got 5 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's MP. 2 points. That one goes. MP's got 43 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Irving against Hero. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Well, defensively, you have to do your best to guard Hero without fouling because he's nearly automatic from the line.
Miami making a switch here. Ware's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
MP inside. He's guarded by Beasley.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Hero for 3. Back to Jaquez. Fires from deep. Here's Ware. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Back to MP. Gafford with a screen on Beasley. Deflected. Powell left side. Here's Jaquez. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, night in and night out, Jaquez loves to attack the middle of that defense.
Irving looking it over. On the wing, MP. Washington, a screen on Beasley. And he's going for the oop here. And Washington powers it through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Powell. Here's the 3. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Hurt. Going inside. Oh, MP throws it down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Andrew Wiggins.
Thanks, I just talked with Miami's head athletic trainer. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. And for this team's roster in particular, losing anyone is a major blow. They'll really be missing him on the floor for sure.
Okay, thanks for that. Well, good to know about his status. And regardless of how serious an injury it is, nobody wants to let their team down.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Washington passes to Irving. Pulls it from 20. Jaquez grabs the board. Jaquez has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Beasley for 3. Counted from distance.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
And here's MP. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
His 4th turnover tonight. He's got to play more under control.
Mitchell's checked in for Beasley. Hero for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
MP against Hero. Irving, the pass to MP. Gafford with a screen on Hero. The drive by MP. And yes! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Now where? Now here's Hero. Yes, sir! That one goes!
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
First free throw is good. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. And both free throws good for MP. Here's Powell. Ware with it. Hero fires. Money from 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Misses the 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Ware with it. Lively's there. Here's Jaquez. And here's Ware. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Hero. Lively pulls it down. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Heat trail by 14. Hero against MP. Pow! No good from 3!
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Mavericks.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Here's where. Clock at 6. Hero. Outside Jaquez. Let's loose for 3. Now Powell. Outside Jaquez. Hero. It's good from beyond the arc. MP. Here he goes. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
The win was impressive. 40-plus points in the win, another level entirely. When did you know you were in the zone?
Some nights it doesn't hit you into tip-off. There's always so much going on before a game. Logistics, prep, people hitting you up for tickets. Your mind really isn't free until the game starts. Then all that other stuff just kind of falls behind you. And then you actually get to lock in and do your thing. And that's what I did tonight. Sometimes that leads to 30 points. Other nights that's going to lead to 40 or 50. What I can tell you is that I'm going to keep getting mine, and we're going to keep winning more times than not. All I care about is winning, so that's what I'm focused on.
Keep it up, MP. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Over to you, BA.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we'll see you next time.
up, bro?